gonna expose you. Expose.
Back in September, what is it? It is the Switch Lite.
That man has hairy knuckles.
What does that mean? It means you can take this with you on the go. No more having to be tethered to the television. Charge her up, take her to go. We've got new games. You can download other games. This is one of those items that I feel like is going to be at the top of so many kids' wish lists. And by kids, I mean kids of all ages, not just the little ones. We have a great value for you today. It's portable. You can play, as Brett's doing, all by himself right there.
Not
but you
very
can
good.
link up with up to 8 other people as well. So
That's correct.
this is the next generation, really, of gaming. It's
What? They just, this is where we go again. Switch Lite Bird Edition. This is where we go. Like, what is next gen? What are you talking about? That multiple people could play in a console? It's next gen. And I love the Switch. So you guys know I'm not shitting on the Switch. I'm just, there were people linking up their Game Boys back in. Love these QB. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous, though. It's ridiculous the stuff they fucking say, man.
from a name we know. I think many of us have had a lot of familiarity with Nintendo over the years. But again, this is the latest that they do. So your item number to order is E233697.
This is the latest that they do. So wait, so this is, so the Switch Lite was what I know the price up top was $199. You get you get Pokemon Sword or Shield, I guess. Mighty Skins voucher. So you're looking at maybe what, $249 with the game, and then a bunch of other crap, and they're selling it to you for $330. Yeah, that's still a ripoff. That's still an absolute fucking ripoff.
You will be getting the Nintendo Switch Lite. You'll also be getting a choice of a Pokemon game. We'll break that down in a second. We also have a Mighty Skins voucher. That's how.
But dude, even like Amazon does this on like Amazon Day or Black Friday. Like all the corporations do this. Like, hey, you could get this potato for its original price was $500, but we'll sell it to you for $50. And you're like, it's a fucking potato. What do you? Just, it's a bargain. Buy it.
You can customize the look of your Switch Lite. We also have a little promo. There is a carrying case, which I love, so it's got a place to live. And then we will also get you a screen protector because, you know what, this is a pretty nice screen. All in, this would usually be $385, but it's a QVC2 big deal. We've taken about $50 off of that, $55 off of that. Free shipping and handling saves you an additional $11.97. And we're breaking it down. 6 months, major credit card, $54.99. But there is another option. If you'd like to use your Q card, you can spread those payments out a little bit more, and instead of 6 monthly payments of $50.
It's not the most egregious bundle they've had, but it's still stupid. I watch a lot of Food Wishes along with Adam Ragusa and binging. I watch Adam Ragusa. I watch some Food Wishes too, but binging with Babish, I haven't watched that much of. Nothing wrong. I don't know, just haven't watched them.
$54.99. It's 9 payments of $36 and change, and as long as you pay this off within 9 months, you don't have to worry about any interest. Nope. One of the bonuses and pluses of having a Q card. So a couple of choices for us here to make, but before we make those choices, my friend Brett Hamilton's here.
Hey now.
There we go.
I've been seeing you on
Holiday
every
high five.
channel, everywhere, working hard,
teaching.
buddy. Always
That's okay.
a pleasure.
I'm
One of
happy to be
our
here.
one of our electronics experts.
It's always it's QVC is sexist, man. But I know why they're doing it, because they know this is all presumptions. And I know why. They know that it's mostly fucking grandmas in their late 60s and 70s plus watching this. And that generation in their mind, it's like technology is a dude. So, like, my grandmother used to do that. Like, if she had any kind of technical, which my dad's a very technical guy, but my grandmother would always, like, even if my mom knew the answer, she would still go to my dad because, man, like, it's just how it is. You should check out the Blockbuster training from Night to Buster. I think it is. We have, actually. Shout out to the RTU's 300 sub. I've watched that on here before. I've watched that.
You and I were talking before the show about, we go way back to like the days of Atari.
Maybe
and
too far.
Don't say so, yeah. Because nothing at all is ever sexist. It's not even a big deal. Like, I'm not like arms flailing over it by any means. You guys know I'm not like that, but I know I'm just like, I know why they're doing it. I've never so far seen a female tech expert on here. You notice that? God, that sounds like I am being SJW, but at least I haven't seen it yet.
You guys that's what I say.
That's right. That's fine.
This is the latest and greatest. So a couple of choices for you to make, and then Brett's going to really be the one because he's the expert.
That's actually, I believe, the tempered glass I've used on my Nintendo Switch.
Explain to us what...
It's not even that this is even that horrible, but the stupid shit they say. Let's see.
What's going on
Let's
here?
see.
We need to
Queen Bluetooth Queen speaker in the Series S.
know the
She's the one.
color that you'd prefer. So would you prefer to have it in that beautiful, I guess we're calling that one turquoise. We have it for you in the yellow, and Brett turned it around just so that you can see what the back
Yeah, I
of the
just wanted to
system
see the
looks
back
like.
of them. I know it's not that exciting, but I wanted to see what the back of
No,
the
but I
case looks
appreciate
like.
that. And then we also have it for you in the gray, and it's a nice deep gray. So that's choice number one. Which color do you like? And then which game would you like to get? Because we've got two of them to choose from. You can do Pokemon Sword.
I'm broke as a joke, but I love this content. Thank you very much, It's Just Robbie. I appreciate that, man. So I have seen The Matrix. I knew that.
Or Pokemon Shield.
It just depends on whether you like a shield or a sword.
I mean, really, this is where I was like, I don't even really
Yeah.
know. I was trying to do a little research on Pokemon because it's the kind of thing I've heard about and I've read about.
Yeah, and they know that Boomer Plus generation is like, wait, but only men are supposed to know about technology. Yeah, isn't it weird? And I know why this QVC is doing it, because I bet you if you look at their demographics, and again, it's not me, but like, oh my God, there's that, like, who cares? But I'm just noticing it because it's obvious that because they know that the grandmas watching them could only fathom that a dude would know about technology. And the thing is, the guys they have on are fucking idiots who know nothing about it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember you used to play that classic game, the Sega, back in 1992.7. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was playing classic the Sega. That's great. What the fuck is the Sega?
I don't really know much about it. So those are your choices. And then once you make those choices, we'll send it home to you. You don't have to go wait in line. My husband was telling me today that he was trying to run some errands, and the traffic, the parking lots, the lines at the stores, even on a Monday, that's why we love to have you shop with it.
Because countless other places to buy this don't exist.
Panic.
So we
has
can
set
make it
in.
easier. Oh, we
That's
all
the
just
problem.
panicked back here. I was like, wait, Christmas Eve is 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
What? And Hanukkah starts the night of the 22nd, so that's even earlier. We see Nintendo.
Sure.
We see latest, greatest. This is really where we're heading into the handheld universe.
Yeah, and to Katie's...
Wait. If anything, we've gone away from the handheld universe. The Switch just filled that amazing niche of being a hybrid. You know, we're not going we're going out of the handheld universe. Nintendo's not making the 3DS anymore. Sony's not making a successor to the Vita. Microsoft was many moons ago thinking about making it portable, but isn't. If you're gaming portable, a lot of times you're either gaming on the Switch or you're gaming on your smartphone.
point in the beginning, it was what? Electronic football. So I'm going to go back to 1979, 1980, pretty tiny. Remember being in school, elementary school or whatever, and seeing kids go tick, 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 and it was just a little red dot. Actually, it was like a little red rectangle. And that was as cool as it was ever going to get. We've got a football game. It's handheld. It works on a 9-volt battery. Well, times...
Bro, you're talking about, I remember those things. It was like you had a football game and it was literally, it wasn't even squares. It was red LEDs that would like depict where your player was. It was pretty fucking ridiculous, actually. Even for then, but it was like, why even make this?
better as far as electronics go. The full-size games were out, Atari and the cartridges and stuff. And then Nintendo jumped in. They had, we had a Game Boy. You had the option to be able to take a portable game that looked a little bit better. It's kind of in color. It was kind of in black and white.
Did he just say the original Game Boy was kind of in color? No, it was green and black. Like, is that what you mean by... I guess that's what you mean. I guess, to be fair, it was like a...
Play it in the dark and the whole thing. No, you couldn't. But again,
It's actually a really good point.
Tetris looked really, really cool back
Ah,
then.
the
And
Tetris.
I still have my Game Boy. In fact,
Do you?
it's yeah, it started to tick the other day, a couple weeks ago, and I took it to a
happens to all
game
of
store,
us.
and the guys, I said, I wasn't sure if it was me or the game, but either way, that stuff progressed and progressed and progressed.
It ticked.
To now to the point where this is a miniature computer.
Yeah.
And this really is, without exaggeration, something that none of us ever thought in our lifetime we would see that. Look at how beautiful the screen is. Forget the fact that this is a game for a second. Just take a peek at the screen, and it's almost as if you're building your own.
It's a average 720p IPS panel. Color me amazed. Yeah, he probably made that story up, man. He's like, yeah, but back in the 80s, I was really kinky. I used to shove a Game Boy up my ass at orgies while it was playing Tetris. So you would hear the Tetris theme coming from my hole. Tetris in my butthole. Like he was just totally, no pun intended, pulling that out of his ass. The funny thing is, it would probably be cheaper to get someone who actually is tech savvy. But how big is this guy's? I would love to know how much like these tech experts make, because look at this screen. Like, I mean, look, I've always said the Switch's screen is fine. Yes, the OLED is nicer. I don't know if it's worthy to buy the Switch 4. I still hold to that opinion, which I had in the review, but it's a fine screen. But look how beautiful the screen. You've never seen a screen like this. Yes, we have on many devices. We've seen vastly superior screens. So stop, Hairy Knuckles Phil. He is Hairy Knuckle Phil. Phil has hairy knuckles. Bird breast.
Tune. You're building your own live action / animated / whatever it is, and it talks to you. I have the volume turned down now, but you can customize these games so that they actually address your kids.
You're a customizable man.
Now I act like the kids are the only ones going to use it. I know a lot of you watching go, well, I game too, and you can.
He probably could wash dishes with that hair knuckle. It's like a Brillo pad. He's just like, oh man, those tough to read stains. I'll just fist your pan for about 10 minutes. Jesus, man. You can clean a bathtub with those knuckles.
But the advancement that they have made, the advances that they have made, truly is mind-boggling. And in a little bit, I'll show you also what else you can do with it, meaning it's not just the game we're giving you. The ability, like a tablet, like a computer, like a phone, you go inside and you tap onto a new game, and if you're connected to the internet, it will go and land right in the game for you, in the machine for you.
So there are a lot of games. It is customizable, it's buildable, so you can go to Nintendo and get the other games. Really, honestly, it's in the palm
Wait, what
of
did
your
you just
hand.
say?
It's what I
What did you? It's not customizable. It's a console. You're in their walled garden. So people, like, again, I am not nitpicking. People don't understand this. So if you tell them that it's custom, they're thinking they're getting like an Android tablet that plays and just so happens to play Nintendo games. Like, Uncle Bob is not watching porn on the Switch Lite. At least without modding or jailbreaking the thing. So it's like, you got to watch what you say, because people don't, especially who are watching this, don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I was just looking at it. It's like 3.5 inches high. It's about 8 1/4 inches long. The screen is fantastic. And when I think back to the days of, like, my mom used to have a sign-up sheet for us to,
Get to
wait
use it.
in line to have to
cool.
play the games. Less fighting this will be.
Yeah.
This is personalization.
How is it less fighting unless you're buying a Switch for every single kid in your house? That's not true. There'll be less fighting. Like,
And quite frankly, I said to Brett, he's like, do you want to play around? I'm like, basically, this is what I do. I just kind of run into walls
Run
all
into
day.
walls. It's like real
I
life.
identify with the game really strongly. You're like, this is me.
It's like real life, except it's a game. Or maybe it's art imitating life or life imitating art, whatever that might be.
yeah, get out of that awkward segment. It is not helping either of you out. There is no chemistry between you. Move on.
But yeah, the only choices you guys have to make, obviously, are the color, but then which game. And I wish I could say, well, the boys will like this one and the girls will like that one. Pokemon is that world where they're all cool, if that's what you're into. Either one of them will be fine. The Mighty Skins voucher is pretty neat. I know.
The Skins voucher, just a way to fluff up the price because you're offering something. It's like here is this here's this toolless screwdriver. What can I do with it? Nothing, but it's extra. So value.
You think about what am I really need to dress up on that?
If you think about it, these channels are just ads you would normally get watching TV, except at 30 minutes. Yeah. So, and in a very, very small way, not really, because I actually think it's quite hilarious and it's free comedy gold. You have to kind of feel bad for the people selling this stuff because they have to find a way to fill an entire segment when a product, even a Nintendo Switch Lite, really doesn't need an entire segment. But they need to know the basics of what they're fucking talking about. They can't tell you that the Series S has a fucking speaker on it. Like, you can't do that. You're literally selling a product on a feature that it doesn't have, that doesn't exist.
That's what you don't. But you can pick custom designs, and they send you these vinyl wraps that can go onto, as you can see right there, this little vinyl wrap that'll go into the front.
Didn't D-Brand initially sell something for the Switch and ended up fucking up like the soft touch plastic on it or something?
By going to the website and all that good stuff. Katie's got the case.
I like the hardcover case too, by the way.
Yeah.
I really, really do, because this is portable. So if you're going to be putting it in the back,
Which is good and useful, but you could get... Actually, there's better cases than that significantly.
Backpack.
So what am I even saying? I'll shut up.
if you're a grown-up kid and you're going to be bringing it in your work bag for
Right.
like those moments when you're
Can we stop when the median age is in your late 30s to game? Can we stop saying if you're a kid at heart? But again, though, just the reason why the tech expert is always a male, they have to make the games are for kids because the grandmas just still think the games are for kids. Just like there are certain people when I tell them that I have a medical marijuana card, so they're like, oh, so you're a heroin addict. Yes, you got me. Same thing.
you're waiting in between meetings.
No one will know what it is.
No one's going to know what it is except for you. So I just do appreciate that, and it's even got some nice little padding in there.
The accessories in there too.
It's a big deal, but it is still an investment, so we want to make sure
I got
you
water
do
on
the
me.
investment as best you can.
Yeah, and speaking of protecting the investment, if you don't use any of the other goodies that we gave you, please.
I saw a god-awful PS5 bundle cost like $1,300 for 15 accessories, 2 of which were fucking USB cables. Dude, that's the thing though, and they prey on ignorance, and that's what they do. But it is what it is.
First thing you should do when you take it out of the package is that tempered glass cover. Because
Yes. That is actually useful. They are right about this. That's actually the exact one I got on my Switch, I believe. One of them,
many
anyway.
of you have dropped a cell phone before, and when you drop the phone, you break the glass. It's a hassle, but it's also expensive to fix. That will prevent the glass from breaking, because if any...
It'll make it more resistant to heavy scratches and some breakage. But it's still a hell of a lot better to have it than not. And honestly, if you put it on right, you don't even notice the fucking thing is there.
The tempered glass protector will crack, and it will prevent the glass underneath. So there's your I told you so tutorial before we go back into the fun. And the charging cable as well comes with it. This has a headphone port for those of you asking about that, and I know why you're asking. You're not asking because you hope the audio is better. You're asking because you don't want to hear the game
So we can
all day long.
plug in. What about, is there any way to attach like a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth?
Yeah,
earbud?
I don't know about Bluetooth,
Okay.
but
No, back then you couldn't. That's a relatively new feature. But back then you couldn't.
You blew it.
You gotta, like, they literally, their whole thing is selling shit. Like, you have to know. You have to know. How do you not know this? Like, this is literally your fucking job. I don't get it. No, back then it did not work with Bluetooth. This was years before they implemented Bluetooth capabilities.
but the Wi-Fi in here exists for a number of different reasons. Let's talk about this before I forget.
Okay.
So Wi-Fi, because you can download games directly, and I'm going to show you that in a second in real time. But also something pretty cool, unlike the games we had when we were younger. When you had a Game Boy, you had the Game Boy, and if it was 2-player, I play first, and then I hand it to Katie, and she plays, and I don't see what's going on. These, if it's a multiplayer, you can link up to 8 different devices through Wi-Fi, and you can play with people in the same room, but you can also play with your friends.
The glass won't protect it from biting the Switch? Who's biting their Switch? Did you mean a different word?
And if they're in a different town or a different
That's
state
so
or whatever it
neat.
might be. That's pretty cool, right?
That's like some Jetsons level stuff
It
right
really
there,
is.
right?
Yep.
But how do I?
She just said Jets. If there's any proof more so to what the Jetsons was old, I remember them playing the reruns when I was a kid, and they were fucking ancient back then. There is your proof as to who they're catering this to try to sell it.
I play with this. How do I use it? I'm just sitting here literally running into walls.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I've been doing for the last actually for the last couple of weeks. But that's a different story. It has nothing to do with the game. The game itself, each game will dictate
What's up,
what you're using and what
Z77?
you're not using. So get my giant head out of the way here. All of these controllers here work
Move that giant head, pal.
I don't give a shit!
Oops, I didn't hit the right one.
for a number of different things. But they also help you multitask when we get into the store in a second. But yeah, each one of these does, there's zoom, there's pause, there's play, there's moving along. And all.
He has no fucking clue what he's doing. He has no fucking clue what he's doing. I love it. I love it. This is what I live for.
Most of the good stuff. But then check this out. And
I don't know what I'm doing with fucking. If it makes you feel better, Harry Knuckle Phil, I don't know what I'm doing with that either. So.
It'll take a second to load, so it'll click out. But if we go home, that shows you your menu right there. And I was playing a different game before. It remembers the games that are in there, and I'm going to show you how to change the game. But this is pretty.
It remembers the games that are in there. You mean the games that were fucking stored in there? Like, what do you... It remembers. It has psychic abilities. It knows all. The Nintendo Switch. It watches you while you sleep. It stares at you. You may think there's no camera on your Nintendo Switch Lite, but there is a camera. It's staring at you while you snore. Looking at your holes. It knows all. Nintendo Switch. Reggie Fils-Aime's body was ready.
Cool, and this is something that we did not have in all the previous versions of any sort of gaming device, and that is this Wi-Fi access takes us to a store. So for those of you giving this to
Whoa.
kids, and you go, well, they just get the one game, what's it going to set me back, or how am I going to get games in the future? While this is loading, stay right where you are right there. I'm going to flip this up and show you a piece of tape stuck to the bottom. No, I'm going to show you where it is that you actually load the game. And this little door pops open, and I don't want to pull it out because we're in the middle of a game, but it's about the size of an SD card that goes into your camera. Same format, but it looks like it. That is one way to play a game. The other is right here, which is pretty cool. This is the game store, and inside the game store, to give you guys a feel of what kind of value you're getting today, well, here's one of the Nintendo games. That would have cost you 60 bucks. Now, before you flip out and go, I'm not spending $60 every time I get my kids a game.
Just don't buy this console then, because every time you got to buy your kids a fucking game, it's going to cost you $60 in most cases, unless it's an indie title.
You don't have to, because we'll go down here into the deal section, and it's a little bit more manageable because they have 99-cent games, and they have like 49-cent games, and $1.50 games. So.
And once I download it, does it live in here? So it's
It
not like I
does.
have to pay for.
It lives in there. It has a beer in there. It eats a salad. It lives like. And I guarantee you these are like talking point words, like buzzwords, like the executives they have the meetings with. These people, you have to understand, most of the people that watch us are really old and don't understand shit. So make it like the game lives in there and takes a shit in the console. Oh, fuck, this is great. This is
It
great.
again and again and again.
That's right. In fact, we'll flip up this way and show you that it has a micro SD card slot, much like the Amazon tablets do. What do they do on the tablet? They expand the memory. Well, the same thing happens here. So you can get yourself a micro SD card, not a regular SD. So it's micro, S like Sam, D like dog. You can ask your operator. I believe we have them on QVC.com. If we don't,
I'm sure they will be really fucking overpriced. S like Sam, D like dog. Or D like dick.
Oh yeah.
I sent you a tweet out of respect. It's too pricey to say. Okay, Eddie.
They are super inexpensive. You can just go on and Google micro SD card. I would make that part of the little stocking stuffer since they are so cheap now. Plug that in there, and then when the kids start downloading games, each game has a different file size, so I can't tell you.
You absolutely need an SD card right away. You need one right away. You are just not talking about the SD card because you did not want to put it in the bundle for profit margin reasons, and you are trying to upsell this bundle and make people want to get it, and you're trying to make that the SD card is a dismissive thing. No, next to the tempered glass, that is the most important thing that you need there. You are downplaying it to make this bundle seem more enticing. There's 32 gigabytes of storage in there. Switch games are not that small. You absolutely need storage.
Definitively, like if you got an X amount of size of a card, you can fit 12 games, whatever it might be. It just depends on the game.
It'll depend.
Yeah,
Got it.
depends on the game.
So choice number 1, which color? Which one's calling your name? Or do you like the gray? We're offering it for you in the
None of them are calling my name.
yellow. And again, we turn that around so you can see the back. Really easy to hold in the hand, by the way.
Yeah.
The yellows are most limited too.
And really light.
And then finally the turquoise, yeah, it's less than 3 pounds. You'll be getting the carrying case, you'll be getting that screen protector, super important. And we just need to know then after the colored, would you like Pokemon?
What, my weight when it came to when she said that was a speak, like, dude, and that was right when I was ending the stream. Like, all right, guys, have a good night. Oh yeah, the Series S, is that a speaker? Oh, cool, it has a speaker. I'm like, stop. Like, talk about ending it on a banger.
Pokemon Sword, or would you like Pokemon Shield?
Here's how I would pick that. I would get a quarter. I would flip it in the air. I make heads one.
And I would try to get the quarter to land in between my ass cheeks. And imagine like, and she, like, Suzanne did another a segment with tech, and then she's like, oh, we got our tech expert here, Phil. Whoa, Phil has his pants off with a quarter in between his ass cheeks. He's like, look at my talents. It's not tech. Look what I could do with my hole. You can't get enough easy payments for these cheeks.
Make tails the other, because the kids are going to love it no matter what.
That's true.
The animation, the graphics, all this stuff. And something cool about Nintendo, not to get on my soapbox for a second,
But get on it, please do. With your hairy knuckles, jump on there.
keep it family friendly. There's no blood in this game. There's no guts. Nobody's getting their heads blown off.
I think that's
What's up, Tony?
a call out, because especially if this is maybe something for the younger kids, not only, like you said, are they family friendly, but if you're thinking, well, wait a minute, they're going to take this into the room and I'm not going to be able to sit there and kind of see what they're playing on the TV. There are parental controls in here, right?
There are. So let's talk about that for a second. Thank you. Parental controls obviously will help you with what they see.
Wait, shh. Tommy Tellerico doesn't want you to know that this simple fucking feature to make the console family friendly exists. Don't, man. You're spoiling the Amico's secret sauce. It's spoiled. You son of a bitch.
What they don't see, but more important for the mom and dad, you can control whether or not they can make purchases, because there is a store inside here. So the last thing you want to do is Merry Christmas, and then a week later your credit card bill has got like $7,000 worth of games on there.
My nephew did that recently. Yep, that happens.
I'm sure it did. Yep, that happened to me. Oh man. That never happened.
It's real.
You can completely restrict that, so you don't have to worry about it. And the other cool thing is, even if you set the parental controls, you can still give them some freedom to get other games, and here's how you do it. Inside the store, down at the very bottom, it'll say enter a code. You can buy gift cards in the grocery store, the drugstore, whatever it might be, for any increment you want. And then there could be rewards throughout the year. If they do really well in school, come summertime, whatever it might be, if they're doing their chores, a birthday rolls around, reward them by giving them a gift card. They can put those codes and not a credit card in to cash in. And if you got 25 bucks, teach them how to budget their money. Hey, for 25 bucks, you can get 25 of those 99-cent games.
Buy them a game console to learn how to budget their money.
Or you can blow the whole thing on one game. Or
how the hell do they... Jesus, man.
Somewhere in between. So
holy
I think that's
shit.
Cool too. But what I find most fascinating about this, aside from the fact that it looks so good and it does so much stuff, is that it's not just the same thing all the time. Like when we had Atari, you had that cartridge, you blew it, you blew a little. I don't know why we did that. We thought it was.
You spit in the cartridge. You just do a spit. What? Alberto, thank you very much.
It wasn't
I
working.
don't know. So glad we weren't the only
Tori's
ones
right. I
who
mean,
did that.
You get the
though.
dust out, but I don't know if
Having
dust.
She didn't do that either.
It was probably some sort of energy issue or electricity static. But
Suzanne, she's getting a real rise out of this. Don't do it. At least this guy kind of, well, yeah, it's like the bare minimum, like 19-year-old Best Buy employee levels.
But this always did it. You can't do that with this. But what you can do is you can change the way that this thing looks at the drop of a dime. So it could be 2 or 3 weeks down the road. Kids aren't feeling well, they have a sick day or whatever, you're trying to cheer them up. Boom, you don't have to go to the store. You can go into that great deal section or whatever, spend 99 cents, and here's a brand new game. Where with Atari and all the rest of, even the original Nintendo consoles, you had to go to the store, you had to find the game. Some cases you had to wait in line, some cases they were sold out. But
Well,
man,
you were tethered to a spot.
Yeah.
You were literally able to take this.
Yeah, but now you're tethered to an account that, if, like, here's the thing. I had a Wii account, had a bunch of games to bought on there. I don't have that Wii anymore. What happens if I want to get access to those games again? At least legitimately, I'm not doing it. There's a tether that no one seems to talk about. And I'm a person who 99% embraces digital distribution on even all my current gen consoles, including the Switch. Fart.
no tethering.
Wherever you go, untethered.
Untethered.
And I have to say, I am not a big gamer.
No, I'm not either.
Oh, well, no fucking shit. That may be the least shocking thing I've heard in 2021. Juicy Booch, thank you for the super chat.
I kind of got out of the gaming world after like Pac-Man and Asteroids. Then I was like, I left the building because it wasn't all going over my head.
Yeah.
But you look at the screen, like you look at the picture, the colors, the clarity, like it's fun. It's really, this is high quality, like really well done.
Well, the other thing too, and it's interesting that we got a chance to show you guys a Pokemon game, is that for whatever it's worth, and I don't know, I'll be completely honest, I don't know a ton about.
Fun fact, I don't know, I think I know I mentioned my mom bought this, but she bought me the WrestleMania game from, God, what was it? What was like QVC before QVC was QVC in like the 80s? I forgot what it was called, but anyway, she got me the WrestleMania game that was made or was published by Acclaim, and I think it was made by Rare, actually. It was pretty crappy, but I believe it was Hulk Hogan was on there, and she got to not HSN. It was before HSN. No, it was not HSN. That I'm positive of. And Hulk Hogan was there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna love this game, brother." No, I don't remember what it was. It was not Home Shopping Network. I'm 110% positive of that. Nope, not Finger Hut. It was 3 letters like QVC, but it was not HSN and it was not QVC.
Pokemon, but what I do know is that it's a constant adventure, and it takes a little bit of thinking. Like Katie was joking about running into walls, but just getting out of this house has been a feat for all of us.
How can you sell a product that you can't even use? Like, you don't have to give a fuck about it. Like, I didn't give a fuck about the couches that I sold, but I knew about them. Like, how do you not know? Like, I can barely turn this fucking thing on, but I sure as hell will talk about it for 15 minutes. You cannot make this shit up, man. Goddamn.
Yeah, I'm not out yet. I'm still trying to make my way out of the house. Not
Dan
really sure.
Hughes couldn't get out of the house, and when you do, then the adventure kind of begins. And it's very similar to the whole craze with cell phones and stuff like that, where adults were walking around major cities going, there's a Pokemon behind that fire hydrant over there, and all that stuff, all that virtual reality. So all those worlds kind of come together.
Augmented reality, not virtual reality. That's when you put like a helmet on. You're concerning me, sir. Your hairy knuckles are not impressing me right now.
Here, and it's neat because it's not gunplay. You're not blowing people's heads off. Nobody's dying. Nobody dies in these games.
I can't do like. Nobody dies? I don't even. How do you say that? There's so many games where you are ripping people to fucking shreds on the Switch. That's what I love about it. A perfect example is the beat 'em up I always bring up because it's like a hidden gem on multiple platforms, not just the Switch. It's like a top-down Unreal Engine beat 'em up. You are bashing people in the walls. You're plugging them. You're lighting them up with shotguns. What are you talking about? You're literally selling a product on a lie. Like, I don't understand how they do this. Like, I've worked in sales for a very long time. Like, minus the sales themselves. Oh yeah, this is the only sale we're having this year, even though we're having another one that's actually a higher percentage off next week. Like, if I sold a product on a feature that didn't exist, I'd be fired. You are telling Grandma Edith right now that if she buys this for her grandson or granddaughter, that it's not going to have any violent games on it, that it's factually 110% a lie. Okay.
By the way, if you lose or whatever, your character just kind of vanishes for a second, then he comes back to life. So.
Oh yeah, that's all that happens. It's like we're in 1986. Everyone just blinks and goes away.
A QVC2 big deal. Today we're bringing.
I hate when they try to do the. First off, that is a thick bezel. This is only a year ago. That is a thick bezel even for a budget phone. I hate when they do that where they try to copy Samsung and make it like bezel-less or close to it. And you could see that screen is cheap and you could see how deep it is under like the laminate under it. It's not laminated. Like it's probably like a capacitive touch panel on top of the LCD, and there's like a mile in between. You could actually see the shadow from where the front-facing camera is in that circle touching the screen. Like all the notifications up on top, I'm sure it's just a demo unit and it's plastic, I'm assuming. But still, I know I've seen the screens on them. They look like that. Watch when Captain Phil here is holding one.
Bringing it to you from TrackPhone. How many people today want to stay connected?
Oh, yes, Dynamic Kirby, I'm sorry. Yes, I played the PSP. I owned it, and I played all the DS ones as well.
More than ever. But sometimes those plans and those phones.
His body smells like, I got you on this one, too.
Stinks like shit.
My apologies, man.
When you go to the store, they could be thousands and thousands of dollars and then hundreds of dollars a month on top of it. Today, we're giving you an opportunity.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. You're already making me stop you already 17 seconds in? What did you just say is thousands of dollars?
And those phones, when you go to the store, they could be thousands and thousands of dollars and then hundreds of dollars.
Yeah. If you get like a 1 terabyte iPhone 13 Pro Max or like the Samsung Galaxy Fold, dude, you could get phones that are S tier.
Dollars a month on top of it. Today, we're giving you an opportunity to use TrackPhone, one of the world leaders in a phone that has no contracts. You get nationwide coverage. You get minutes that never ever.
They're under Verizon, I'm pretty sure. I think, wasn't TrackPhone started in Mexico? think it was the Mexican company. I think they got bought out. I'm pretty sure.
Expire, and in fact, today we're giving you 1,500 minutes, 1,500.
I think they were bought out and they're like a subdivision of another company, Beal. I think that's what happened. Yeah, they were bought by Verizon, so they're under Verizon's network. So if you're looking for a decent prepaid plan, I'm not knocking TracFone necessarily, but how they talk about it here, they're making it like, dude, that phone is cheap shit.
1,500 texts and 1,500 gigabytes of data. Today we have it for you at a crazy price. You get the phone. By the way, it's the newest phone. It's the LG.
It's the newest phone. The newest phone. There is no phone even at that time that was newer. The newest phone. You have the newest phone in the world. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I just...
K31 Rebel smartphone. You get the car charger, you get everything that you need to get started, and you also get your choice of case at, get this, $59.96. The value...
Got it. Even in the pictures on LG's own website, it looks like fucking garbage. What year did the LG... Came out August 2020. Okay. How much does it cost? Bro, you can get this phone for 40. What are they giving you with this? A phone case. Fuck. At least they're. No, the phone case should be like $2. The car charger, I wouldn't even use that car charger with that phone because you'll end up frying it. So that is the iRing. I don't know what iRing is. What is that? The thing behind the phone? Bro, it's $40 for the phone. How dare they tell you this is. If purchased separately, it's $382. You can piss on my ass. All this other shit you don't need. What do we have here? So, all right, the TracFone minutes, whatever. Pandora Premium, no. Who the fuck gives a shit about Pandora? America's Test Kitchen, no. Office Suite on a phone, transparent language. It's like all this stuff that no one wants. But yeah, okay, technically it might be worth that much. Oh, God.
Today, you're going to save $321 when you pick up.
And it has crystal clarity. PGS. Revolution now.
Your TracFone here at QVC, because just the phone on its own is a $120 value.
No, it's not. You could get it for $40 fucking dollars. I knew when I saw those chonk fucking bezels that this phone was like one step away from Fisher Price. And I was right.
Just the minutes on their own are a $125 value. And remember, they
check out SGNL by Sony Mac Video. It's from 20. What is that?
Roll over as many years as you want. You never ever lose them.
Last year. It's only from what? 20. It's 20. It's actually a year after the phone came out too, making it even worse. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? How are you?
$11.99. Today we have it for you with free shipping and handling. And I got to tell you, it's a knockout price. I have never seen us do TracFone at this price. It's usually
No,
like
it's
at
not.
the $99 price point for a Track flip phone with this.
No, when? In 2021? Dude, you were getting Track flip phones back in 2010 for like $20. I sold them at Radio Shack. God, they really just straight up lie sometimes. I think that's the part that always I get mixed viewership on these, but I just like that's a lie. That is a flat out lie. Is that it's just like flat. It's not even, but that's the thing they do in sales. It's all sales, man. Sales, I could tell you from being in the business, salesmen, they are forced to straight up lie to you. Go to buy a car, unless it's like a place that's a no commission car place. Like I know Saturn, I think, used to do that. That was their different kind of company, a different kind of car. Oh, I have no room to move. Yeah, you got room. You're just trying to make sure you get as big a commission check as possible. Fuck off. I mean, I know you got to make money, and I'm not telling them not to make a profit margin on it, but don't tell me you can't move an inch. I know you could move more than an inch. Same with furniture places, too. Unless it's a non-commission furniture place, you leave there at full price, you're a fucking sucker. And if they could do 10%, they could do 15%. If they could do 15%, they could do 20%. Especially on big sales where it's even more profit margin because there's a lot of shit in there that's sold at high margins. They're giving you a discount. Ask for more at a furniture store. Ask for more. You can tell them that your fat dad sent you.
Try to relax your anus.
You can tell them I said that too. Hey, Rich, I actually just told my grandma you were watching QVC. She's glad you're making fun of them now. She glad because she knows your grandma is smart because your grandma knows it's shit. Yes, I'm applauding again. I've played Decap Attack. I don't remember the soundtrack, so I'll keep it real with you. It probably means I'm not that much of a fan. This phone has 2 gigabytes of RAM, which even for a budget phone, even a budget phone back in, it's 2021. It's like barely a year ago. Yeah, it's just a little over a fucking year ago. Even 4 gigs is minimum. And it said the Galaxy S5 level specs. Hell, the S5 has slightly better specs. Well, maybe the processor in here. Because I don't think the S5 had a 60... Well, no, the S5, the Galaxy S5, I believe was the first phone from Samsung to have a 64-bit processor. Could be wrong about that. I don't know. You're asking me while I'm stoned with birds to remember the specs of phones?
Package. Today, we're bringing you...
My point being is that it probably has similar specs. No, I have no point. I have no idea what I'm saying.
That brand new phone, which, by the way, is that touchscreen smartphone.
I mean, I get it. I know what people are going to say, and you're right. Rich, they're talking to like 70-plus-year-old women right now, at least. Like even 70-year-old women that I know like have iPhones. I get it. But come on. What are they? What are they going to do? I'm putting my penis against it and it's not working. You're supposed to use your fingers, Harry. My what? Your fingers, not your penis. Then I don't want this fucking thing. Why is my editor? He's working on my project right now and I'm scared. Oh no. Oh no.
And we're also giving you your color choices. So the one that I have right over here.
What is that case? I know it's obvious, shit is obvious, but what is that fucking case?
Is the one that we're calling burgundy. Then
what is that fucking case? That fucking case, you could fart on it and the screen will still break in that case. The back of that will still, you drop that on hard tile 3 feet, that phone is still fucked. I mean, it's a $40 phone, who really gives a shit? But that phone is still, did they even take the plastic off the cameras? No, they didn't. They didn't. If he takes a picture with that phone and shows it with the plastic on, I'm going to shit my pants. I'm going to shit.
Right down over here, we have it for you in black. I have 1,000 in the black.
Oh, well, thank God.
We have the blue.
Turn that case over. I want to see if there's any kind of like bumper resistance in that.
700 in the blue. Clear. 5.
It doesn't even protect the top or the bottom. Is that the bottom? Or yeah, no, that's the top of the phone. And who the fuck wants that one at the end? Who wants that?
100 in the clear. Here are your palm leaves. 1,700 there.
They're not even, look how shittily drawn on there they are. Oh my God. Did they go to like vending machines at dollar stores to get this? We're going to that level.
Blue marble, always popular. That I have 1,000. Here I have navy floral.
Navy floral.
700 remaining. Here is the paisley. 700. Ooh.
What the fuck was that?
Ombre. 800. And then right over here, the pink floral. 700. You have a full year to activate it. If you get the phone today and you don't activate it until January 16th of 2022, you have until then to activate the phone.
Yeah, this is definitely for very old people who have like their kid or grandkid is forcing them to get a phone. Like, you need a phone in case something happens. I don't want to get one. You need one. That is this is a screen and you touch it.
So today is your day to pick it up and get it home, because I've never seen prices like this on TrackPhone. E234742 is your item number.
There's no bargain with this at all. I know it's sales, and I know what you have to do in sales. I've done it too. I get it. This is his job. I understand. They have to make it like this is the most amazing deal ever, so they make sure they get every dollar of profit margin possible. I get it. It's not like you could haggle these prices anyway. It's not like a furniture store or car lot, but holy fuck, man.
Number for that, Melissa Dawson is our guest, who not only brings us great electronics, but Melissa, TrackPhone, you and I, we both love these because this is.
Here is the thing. The phone is bigger than her. And it's like 40% fucking bezel too. You get what I'm saying? So
This is literally like the $1,000 phone and the amazing coverage nationwide.
$1,000 phone. He's okay. Now this got him even more interesting. He is making you walk away. This is so misleading. It's so bad. He's trying to make these like grandmas. Oh, it's $1,000 phone. No, it's not. You can't even insinuate that you're getting $1,000 of value with that phone. It is a cheap ass phone with big ass bezels that probably takes barely adequate pictures at best. I bet you it doesn't even record 1080p video. Probably does 720p 30.
Without any of the costs and none of the contracts.
Absolutely. TracFone is quite simply the most affordable way to own a smartphone in America, period. You get amazing coverage. You're getting one of LG's latest phones. It's a 5.7 inch.
I love how they stop. It's just a cheap budget phone. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's their latest piece of shit.
Screen size. It has 2 cameras coming included on the back as well. I'm going to show you some of the amazing photos that this takes for you. It even has 8.
It's the latest phone.
Core processor, so octa-core processor.
Here we go. All about the processor cores.
Coming included. You find that on your latest and greatest computers. So it really is loaded, and then this backup is amazing. We're giving you 1,500 minutes plus 1,500 texts plus 1.5 gigabytes of data. We're going to even load you
1.5 gigabytes of data, even for a grandma, is not. That's like 5 YouTube videos. Literally, I'm not even kidding. Well, no, like sometimes I have to download them for B-roll. They're fairly, depends on the size of the video, but that's only a few videos. That's maybe it's at most a dozen. Jesus Christ.
Up with an iRing voucher that you can actually go on and get your favorite color. That's coming included, the car charger, the case. We have loaded you up with everything, app, software, so out of the box, this is going to be a great experience for you. But we're going to take you through some of the features of this phone because, as you said, Alberti, this is brand new from LG. So this is really exciting. This is the K31. I love the screen size on this, the 5.
Show a picture. Wait. Is that, please say in 2021 that's USB-C.
I love the screen size on
No, it's micro. It's micro, I could tell because it tapers up.
this. The 5.7 inch, really the edge-to-edge bezel, so it does.
Oh, and you don't want me to stop it? You want me to go through? Where is that an edge-to-edge screen? Where? That looks like an LCD turd in the middle of a fucking toilet. It's like the screen is floating in the bezel. Are you kidding me? Don't even use that as a selling point with this. Stop it. Micro USB, and those bezels are thicker than my ass crack.
Doesn't feel like a big phone because it's just really that edge-to-edge screen. It's one of the latest versions of Android 10.0. You've got the
32. Did they say a quad-core processor? They don't even know their own specs. I'm pretty sure they did. They said quad-core processor. Now it's octa-core. 32 gigabytes of memory, even on a budget of, but it should be. All right, it's super budget, but the price. No, they're trying to say this is like equivalent to like $1,000 phone. So first off, they're flat out lying about its MSRP. What were they saying? 120? No, phone's like 40, 50 bucks. Holy shit. They just lie. I hate sales. I would start sucking dick for money than go back to sales. I'm sorry if you do it. I get it. There's good money there. But I hate this shit. I hate it. My skin used to fucking crawl when they were like, oh, you're not going to be able to get this sale price for the rest of the year. Except next week when we're going to have a sale that's even better than it, but I have to lie to you and pretend that sale doesn't exist.
I fell down a fucking hit hole.
You sound so ridiculous in that. I fell down a fucking hit hole. Oh, Phil. Wind came out of his ass. What came out of his Kung Fu my fucking ass.
Kung Fu my fucking ass.
And the funniest thing is at the end he actually like gave like his thoughts on Sifu. And he was like, oh, it was a great game with great controls. 10 out of 10. Really, Phil?
Now my ass is in her body.
I have no idea how the SoC would compare to the SoC inside the Amico, but anyway.
32 gigs of memory. That'll hold 10,000 photos for you.
First off, that 32 gigs is not, I'm sure some of it has the operating system on it and other shit. Secondly, I love how they say that. What size are those photos? Are they like the textures of the N64? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. They just have these lists that the companies give them or that QVC gives them, and they just read them off, and they have no idea what they're talking about.
An octa-core processor, so it's lightning fast. And
with 2 gigs of RAM. And what they don't tell you is that probably 4 of those cores are useless efficiency cores, and the other cores, which are meant for multimedia, probably are still shipped because this is a super budget phone.
That high definition screen, which just makes everything that you're doing so immersive. You've got a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, and then on the back you've got 2 rear cameras. You know, our more expensive phones have that feature to really just give you that wide angle, that depth perception. You've got
show a picture. Show a picture. I'll even give you a softball one. Go out on a bright sunny day and use the best lens that thing got and just take a picture on a beautiful sunny day. And I want to see it. I want to see. You're trying to say this compares to $1,000 phone. Show me a picture. What frame rate is the video at? What resolution? Come on. It compares to $1,000 phone. Show me. Don't just say it has the lenses.
All of that coming included. And then you've got the full Google Play Store, so you can do all your apps and games and GPS and music and movies. You can do everything that everybody else is doing on their smartphone. The only difference is how you're paying for the service. And essentially, we've loaded you up for a year. So for $59, you're getting the newest phone, a year of service, and all of the accessories to make this really the most personalized experience that you want it to be.
By the way, it's lightweight. It's super, super slim.
That case is a joke. You're better off not having that case on.
So it fits in your pocket. You've got the camera in the front, camera in the back. It's got great quality. And here's what's going on. I've got over 500.
What are they using? Did PGS write the playbook for this thing? Our phone has a crystal quality.
People on the lines right now picking it up. If you want yours, $11.99 gets it home. That's crazy. Free shipping and handling on this. All you have to do is choose.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Is your case, but let's talk about coverage, Melissa, because I know a lot of people ask about that with TracFone.
Absolutely. It's probably the number one question people ask me because we need great coverage and TracFone delivers it. So you actually get America's top network when you partner with TracFone. So TracFone, we're going to show you that coverage map, really covers 99% of the U.S. population is covered. So if you're looking for the best coverage, the best experience, we have you covered there. So here you're seeing green means you're good to go. So unless you're like in the Rocky Mountains or the Sierra Desert, with TracFone, you're going to have amazing coverage because they've partnered with America's largest, most dependable 4G LTE network. So amazing coverage with TracFone. Again, one of their latest smartphones, no contracts, no credit checks, no monthly bills, and a phone that is going to deliver.
Okay, we get it. It's a cheap ass phone.